And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo. Today is July 24th and it is a Friday. Fridays are still exciting to me, even though I work from home and I'm an entrepreneur and I own my own business. And it is a Friday. Hey, look at that. Amateur mistake. Fridays are total. Welcome to the amateur hour on the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I was trying to say, I still get excited about Fridays, even though the weekend means work for us as resellers, or you should still be working on the weekends, at least a little bit. Even if it's a half day or a fourth of a day, you should be thrifting, sourcing, yard selling, keeping your stores active and such. But it's ingrained in us from the time we're children. I think it's because the school week was Monday to Friday. We lived for the weekends. And most of us, when we used to work the corporate grind or what have you, did a Monday to Friday job. So the weekends are still exciting. I'll be working this weekend, as always. But after this, I'm taking off because we always take half day Friday. And then we work all day Saturday and half of a day on Sunday. So make sure you're doing that. I just wanted to remind everyone of that real quick. You should be working on the weekend. You can't just let your business go, but you also should not be working all weekend. You should still be spending time with your family, with your friends, and on yourself, on your own hobbies and interests, just to keep that balance and keep that self-care going and the happiness for your soul. And your friends and family need you sometimes too. So make sure that you're taking at least a half day or a day off every week to do something for yourself or with others as much as you can in today's weird world. Let's see who's here. Tammy's here. Welcome in. Rhonda and Amelia are here. They are listing some fun vintage patterns, plush, and jewelry. How fun is that? Whitley's Wares and Noman the Frog, guys. That's Bill and David. Two of my most favorite people in the whole world. You know that. I love them. Say hi to them. They have the blue wrench. I'm going to just jump on in here. We got people still coming in. I can see the number going up. If you miss any of this, you can always go back and watch the replay. But I have a ton of stuff, and I need to get through it without keeping you guys here all night. All right, so we went to 2 Goodwills last week. Hi, Laura and Katie. Welcome in. We went to 2 Goodwills, and we came out with 75 items. Now, if you remember last week's haul video, our plan was to hit 3 or 4 Goodwills and come home with like 200-300 items to build our death pile back up. But we have some more wholesale coming in here to us to list one by one individually, separate from the wholesale that you see Casey with that we went in on with him. We have an actual couple of boxes coming here with items we purchased to list for ourselves. It's going to be a lot, so we decided to kind of chill it out and kind of find that happy medium between cherry picking and buying all the things. So 2 stores, 75 items, a total of $80.60 was spent. That averages out to $1.07 a piece. Being that all of my plush was 50 cents and most of the clothing was 99 cents, the average of $1.07 each means we paid full price for a couple of items. But you'll see as we get into it. Let's start with the plush because it's my favorite. And hopefully yours too. At least it's the most fun. Listing shoes and scrubs. One of those is my favorite thing to do other than plush and jeans. I love scrubs. I did shoes today, and I'm not a happy camper about it, but they're done finally. We had a huge death pile of shoes building up in the hallway, and I finally tackled them this week, so they're all done. All right, so this little lamb was 50 cents. This is a good brand for baby plush. It's called Animal Adventures. Oh, there's a lamb butt and no tag. Where's the tag? Here, look at this lamb butt. You guys can see the tag. Now, with the Animal Adventures plush, I will often put baby or soother or something like that, maybe even lovey in the title, just because it is a brand that's well known for infant and baby plush. And this lamb is so cute. Look at this little face. Look at my little face. All right, so he's cute. And then I just throw him on the floor. I abuse them. Sorry, guys. Swimmerization and Cora, welcome in. David is doing jeans. Woo woo! My second favorite thing in the whole wide world. It's probably the same as Plush, to be honest with you. Plush and jeans are on par for me. They are in the number one top slot for me. Both of them. Look at this poodle. Look at me. Hi, PJ. This is a tie. It is a Beanie Buddy, and it has glitter eyes. These are hit or miss, and I gamble all the time. Because I've had some that were worth a lot of money. And worst case, I sell them for $12 and 50 cents into $12 first class to ship is still good for me. By the way, speaking of taking gambles, I did show you guys a white cat that was a tie, Beanie Baby, in last week's haul. Or the week before. She had to go through the washing machine and get a bath. So she just got photographed and listed this week. Anyways, this cat was 50 cents. It was a tie. I decided to take that gamble. And I brought it home. And she needed cleaned up. So she got a bath. She air dried. No dryer, guys, on your Plush. And comped her. And she's up for $50. Her name is Champagne. And she's from the classic tie Beanie Babies line. So some of them are still worth money, and if you can find them for 50 cents, bring them home. These Beanie Buddies, I've had some sell for $25. I've had some sell for $12. I've had some sell for $10. So for 50 cents, I always take the gamble. And this one's cute. Rainbow. She is a rainbow poodle. Next up. Hi, Rags. Welcome in. Look at this. A giant peep. Oh, my gosh. So, you guys, I've had to look how happy I am about this peep. I might keep this peep because it's purple. It's my favorite color. I've sold the little ones. I've had ducks, yellow ducks, green ducks, pink ducks. I've had all colors of bunny except for the purple. I think there's blue ones too. But I've always had the little ones. And sometimes they're dressed up like Easter bunnies and sometimes they're dressed up in Santa hats. But I've never had a big one. I'm so tickled. Pink. 50 cents. It weighs a lot, though. Can you hear all the beans in there? So it's got some stuff in there. It weighs a lot. I'm assuming it's going to weigh over a pound. So I'm going to have to charge shipping on it. But it is official peeps. It's got part of its hang tag left. Part of it's ripped off. And then they always have like a tushy button. That's what I call those, the tushy button. But I'm so excited about that peep. Tickled pink. And it was only 50 cents. I got a little troll. I sell trolls all the time. DreamWorks trolls. This one is, oh boy, I should know her name by now. She's one of the more common ones. I find her all the time. She's kind of saturated. But there's like the boy trolls, the more rare ones, sell for more money as always. But again, for 50 cents, bring it home, star. Boyd's Bears. These are also something that is hit or miss. If you're paying more than $1 for this, you might want to comp the one that you found before you bring it home. Otherwise, take the gamble. This one is Millie, and she is a genuine Boyd. They always have these little stories. They're so cute. So this was 50 cents. Dun, 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 dun. So this horse, I have one in the store right now. I believe it's up for 20 plus shipping or 25 plus shipping. The other one I have came out of a wholesale lot. This one came from the second Goodwill we went to, which does not have 50 cents plush. There's only one Goodwill around here I know that does the 50 cent plush. So I have to be careful because the original prices at our Goodwills are redonk. Look at that. $3.99. That is redonkulous. But yellow was the color of the week. So this was 99 cents. Poppy, thank you so much, Katie. I knew her name because I've sold so many of her. And hey, guys, say hi to Donna, my good friend Donna there, Donna Ski. Welcome in, Donna. We're learning about Plush, which I know you're getting into. This guy is so cute. Look at his face. So this is Aurora. That's a good brand. You want to look for that. They have a lot of really nice, realistic animals and Animals that are harder to find sometimes. She has some masking tape on her poor little head. Poor cat. All right, so this is a ginger tabby, which is just so cute. And I thought the cutest thing about her was how big her head is compared to the rest of her little body. Doop, 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 doop. So our Goodwill is horrible. This one wasn't so bad. That $3.99 was okay. There's some that start at $9.99 on Build-A-Bear and Disney. So this guy was at that one as well. So he was yellow, so he was only 99 cents. He's a classic toy company, which is one of my favorite bread and butter brands, and sometimes it can be a bolo. I've had classic toy company dragons and larger animals go for over $25, especially the more unique ones that aren't just like your run-of-the-mill. Everybody has dogs and bears and cats. So that's why I actually grabbed this rainbow llama. I do well with rainbow colored plush. And then, of course, I had to grab Bart here. Bart was 50 cents. And he's official. Oop, sorry, I'm going to throw him at the camera. So that was all the plush. I didn't find that much plush, but I found really good ones. I'm really, really tickled pink with what I got. I'm pleased. And then we got a whole slew of these new tags. So what I do with new tags is I steam it when it comes home at the same time that I steam the plush. Because I don't want to run them through the washing machine, obviously, if they have their new tags. But I don't want to not at least sanitize them or whatever. So I do steam them when I do the animals, and then I always try to fold them nice. And they never stay nice. They never stay nice. They're always wrinkled by the time I get back around. So Keith found this. This is an okay brand for men. It's like outdoorsy, kind of like your Cabela's and your Magellan. And they started it, oops, you see it? They started it at $9.99, but because it was yellow, it was only $1. So that's our 99 cents. New tags. Always grab new tags. Our Goodwill still doesn't have plush since COVID. Yeah, sometimes some people are just taking it a little bit too far, I think. All right, so this is yellow, 99 cents. Claiborne, not too hot of a brand, but it's new with tags. Which at 99 cents, we will pretty much grab up anything. I even joked when Megan was on the show Tuesday, if it's 99 cents and it's Walmart new with tags, I'll grab it. And I might. You never know with me. J. Crew's a brand that does really good on Poshmark. It's a trendy brand over there. I do, of course, list it on eBay as well. This is a men's sweater. They had started it at $7.99. It's irons. So because it was yellow, it was only 99 cents. New with tags. New with tags. We love new with tags. This is a kind of poopy brand. But, and I knocked off the tag when I was steaming, but that's okay. Because this, I do have a tag reattacher also, but this is one of those string ones you've seen where they just kind of like loop the string through the button. So we'll have to reattach it. But for 99 cents, it's a nice like starch men's dress shirt. And then... which is funny because oh my gosh, I'm like talking to you guys like you're in my head following my train of thought. My train of thoughts. And I do that to my friends all the time too. But if you know where the no and then came from, Dude, Where's My Car, that movie, I was at a Chinese restaurant and we have Chinese food being delivered here around 5:30 tonight. Don't you love today's day and age technology where you can go online at lunchtime and decide what you want for dinner and order it and say you want it delivered to your house and pick what time you want it to show up? It's great. All right, so this is a shirt. This is a shirt. Do you know that? Man's High Fashion by Fit Shop. So this, again, 99 cents. And this is men's chambray kind of Western denim shirt. I should tell you guys that yes, we did buy 75 items, and no, I'm not showing you 75 items. So I already have measured, photographed 20 pairs of jeans. So they're already put away upstairs in the bins that they go into. So I took 20 pairs of jeans off the top because I needed something to do. And then I did kind of sort through the remaining jeans and men's shirts. Keith picked out some he's already listed. And I just kind of like cherry picked what I'm going to show you. So I'm not going to show you all 75 items. That would be ridiculous. Hey, Hawaii Flower Child is here. Big hurricane coming, trying to store my plush. I did see your comment on YouTube about keeping humidity and moisture and mold out of our stuff. We don't really deal with that here. I mean, we get days where it's really, really humid here. But we don't really deal. I keep everything in bins and bags upstairs in the really super hot attic, and we never really have to deal with that. Going tomorrow to a place that gives you 3 trash bags to fill with free clothes. That's awesome. If they were free, I would pick up poop brands. The only exception would be Faded Glory. I try to avoid Faded Glory no matter what, and No Boundaries, the other kind of ick Walmart brand. But there's like Levi's Signature, their Walmart. I would grab those if they were free. All mall brands, all the poopy brands, and everything. If it's free, you got no cost of goods, and you can set it aside. So there are some folks who would tell you, even if it's free, it costs your time, so it's not worth grabbing if it's poop. My thought process is you can put it aside, and if you ever come to a point where you're very desperate for inventory or you need something to list, or you're listing more, you can get to that stuff at the end. I think we all learned our lesson with the shutdown that we should all have extra stuff on hand. So, yeah, you can always go back and watch the beginning, and I do appreciate the when you do that if you did miss anything. Yeah, and be safe during the hurricane. Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet. We are going to highlight that. So this is a men's Levi's. Speaking of Levi's, there you go. Standard fit. This was $1. I always say $1, but it's 99 cents. And that actually does make a difference here in Pennsylvania, because we don't pay taxes on clothing. So, you know, if you're buying 100 items, that's 100 pennies. That's a whole $1, because we don't pay any taxes on clothing here in PA. So he grabbed this because it was a pearl snap, and y'all know I love pearl snaps. Keith loves pearl snaps, men's, women's, any brand, all day long. 99 cents. They come home with us. Obviously, some are going to be worth more than others depending on the brand and size. This is getting shown at the last of the shirts. This is a Bugatti Uomo. So y'all want a good example of a brand that used to be worth buku money and was an absolute bolo, and has been run down to the bottom because people like them fast nickels and racing to the bottom. Here you go. This used to be a sought after boat. Like if you go back to like old school YouTubers like Raking Profits years ago when he was getting started, this was on his bolo list for you guys. It's kind of now, but for 99 cents, we will consider it bread and butter and have it in our store. Was there for, talking hurricanes. We recently had friends give the stuff they sold at their yard sale for free. Yeah, I like free stuff. Who doesn't, right? I don't know. Longtime viewers, you may remember when my friend retired from eBay. She got an inheritance. She didn't retire because reselling isn't profitable or because she was bad at it. She received an inheritance that basically allowed her to retire and just do nothing but be a dog mom. We inherited her entire inventory. It filled up our entire foyer, and it took us almost a year to get through it all. But it was all free, right? All right, this is the North Face. This is still a good brand you guys want to look for. And this was 99 cents. Sometimes I'm surprised at some of these brands that make it long enough to be 99 cents. the way our Goodwill does it, every Monday a new color becomes the color of the week. And then that color is half off Monday through Saturday. Whatever's left is 99 cents on Sunday. Sometimes I'm shocked. So, okay, I don't normally get kids' clothes. I kind of actually loathe, I despise, are those strong enough words? I just cannot, I don't like kids' clothes. But my, the girl that I am friendly with that works at the Goodwill, did set these aside. So I took them. She saw them. She thought of me. She set them aside. She brought them over to me. And I did, you know, I do turn down some things that she brings me. But I took 2 of these and they were 99 cents. You can see they have a clear bar because they had a paper tag. They were $10 to start with. I had to take the paper tags off to send these to the wash. But they're little girls' Under Armour hooded sweatshirts. Now, I don't know if we're going to have back to school. 2020 is freaking weird. But I'm still thinking the fall is right around the corner, and whether kids are going back to school or being homeschooled or whatever's happening, they're still going to need sweatshirts. So $1 each for these Under Armour girls sweatshirts. And then this pleather jacket was 99 cents. It's not a great brand at all, but it's cute and it's stylish. And sometimes it's about that more than the brand. It's a full zip, like nice pleather coat. That'll do good on Poshmark as well. And then we paid $5.29 for this. You can see it's pink, so we paid full price. I'm going to stand up to show you guys this one and show you why Keith was willing to pay full price. This is not a great brand, but do you see the graphics? The men's button front shirts that have these nice graphics on them do really well. We are going to list this for about 25 or 30 bucks just because of the graphics on it. And it's called Club Shirt, Steve & Barry's. Not a great brand at all. But it is an extra large. And because of the really amazing great graphics, we're going to list it for about 25 or 30. If I listed it, I would put it at 30. Since Keith's listing it, he'll probably put it at 25. I price higher than even Keith does. I like to price high. My death piles. I wish I had death piles. I'm like so stressed out about not having death piles. And this time last year, I was so stressed about having death piles. Can't win. This is a bolo. Make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for these. I had one in my what sold video recently. Untuck It, extra large. These are men's dress shirts that are designed for them to wear without having to tuck them in, and they're very popular. All right, let's look at some booty shorts, shall we? Go higher. Well, maybe we will. It's all going to depend on, maybe I'll hide that from Keith so I can list it. Mimi Resells. Is it Mimi Resells or Meme? Love the dragons. Yeah, they're pretty cool. All right. I got a great big old stack of shorts. And to keep me from having to repeat myself over and over, everything in the stack was 99 cents each. I don't really grab shorts for full price because they're like $5 or $6. So I only grab shorts when they're 99 cents. I love all brands. Booty shorts, denim shorts, all brands. I've sold really bad, like Forever 21s for $20. So I always grab them. American Eagle. These are like pinstripe, conductor pattern. And those are really short. So those are booty shorts. These are Mud. This is a poop brand. Guess what? I'm going to list these for $18. I don't care. Anything else Mud, you'd have to pay people to take it out of your house. But these cut off, frayed, distressed, ripped, torn denim jeans, size juniors 3, they're going up for like 18, maybe 19. Old Navy boyfriend cut denim shorts. American Eagle. They're American Eagle. These are cutoffs. These dark wash ones I always think look so nice. These are button fly Massimo. See, so these are Target. These are only Target brand, and they're button fly. They're cutoffs. They're distressed. They're ripped. Those look good for about $18. Then we have Old Navy Diva. These are like light wash cutoffs. It's faded, but I can see the Diva, and I know Old Navy enough that I can recognize that that's Old Navy just by the Diva, but it says it on the button. And that's another tip for you guys. If your brand is faded here and you're listing, put a picture of that faded, but find somewhere else on the jeans another tag like that, or your button, just something else to show the brand, to prove to the buyer that it's that brand. That's what I do. And these are royalty. Want a better butt? Longtime viewers know I go crazy over these. Want a better butt? I grab the jeans when they're 99 cents as well. They sell overnight. Every time I've had want a better butt jeans, it didn't matter if they were size 0, like really small or big or whatever. They always sell like almost overnight, if not within 2 or 3 days. These are like Bermuda length though, but they're cool. They're wanna better butts. I love my wanna better butts, and I love to say wanna better butt because it's fun to say. So this is White House Black Market, which is a bread and butter brand. Used to be a Bolo, but you know how that goes. We won't get on my soapbox today. These are nice looking though. Look at these. See all the rips and the tears and the distressing? The ripping and the tearing. Skirts are selling quick. I don't really find those that often. I grab them when I find them, but I don't find them that often. Mimi resells. Love that distressing. I love the fact that the more damaged and ripped the jeans are, the more they're worth. That's right. Questioning my English. I picked these up just because they're weird, just because they're different. They were 99 cents. Royal Bones is the brand, but they were unique enough that I had to grab them. I couldn't leave them behind. Purple and black, checkered on one leg and just black on the other leg. I don't know if I can or not once I have it up there. I don't know if I can. I sure can. There we go. I didn't know if you could take it off. Once it was there, and you had to replace it. All right, these are bread and butter. Higher end bread and butter, though, because I'll start these around 26. So, but this is, again, another example of jeans that used to be worth a lot more. You're welcome, Susan. Bags. It went right back in my chair. Go away. That bag likes me. Zara denim is actually kind of disappointing. I've had it before, and I got super stoked and really excited about it. Got it home and comped it. And I consider bread and butter, though it's not poop. I mean, clearly I brought it home. 99 cents. This is size 6. They're skinny jeans. And they're kind of mottled. I don't know if you can see it in this light. Kind of stonewashed. You are absolutely welcome, Susan. That's what I'm here for. This is a teaching channel. ABT. Always be teaching. I can never do a haul video and just show my stuff. You know what I mean? I have to talk a lot and I have to tell people stuff, and I teach. That's what I do. All right, I want to say overall maybe 4 pairs of corduroy pants, which I love as much as I love jeans. Maybe even just, no, No, not more than jeans, but they're on par with jeans. I do well with corduroy pants. The only thing I was going to say is you all know, or you should know by now, that I take 7 measurements on jeans. And I do less on the corduroys and women's pants in general that aren't jeans. I only do waist, front rise, and inseam. And sometimes I'll do the leg opening if they look flare or bootleg or skinny, just to put it in the listing to show the buyer that they are indeed what I'm claiming. If there's no tag that says boot cut or flare, you know what I mean? Anyway, I got like 4 pairs of cords. I think I put a couple in here to show you. I know that I just did a pair of loft in with my batch of 20 jeans. But I got Levi's cords. These are brown. I don't know if this light. These are brown corduroys. I was just about to say, darn it, they're missing a button, but they're not. Just the flat made button. So these were 99 cents. Here's another pair of cords. I love corduroy pants. These are Gap. And these are men's, so that makes them even more valuable. You guys, did you know that you can charge more for men's clothing than you can women's? The biggest example is the BKE, like the men's BKE jeans with the names like Cody, Tyler, and Derek. I usually start around 50, and women's BKE, I can only start around 25, and I'm lucky if I get that. But even just like Old Navy, like women's, I would start at 21. Men's, I would start around 24, 25. And then go up from there if they're bigger sizes or have button fly or anything cool about them. Speaking of cool, I'm trying to divide these because there's some really cool pants in here. And I want to show them all together at like towards the end. We'll save the best for last. Amethyst, yeah, I hear that from a lot of people. And the angels, I do my surprising bread and butter I do really well with is J-Lo and Democracy. Have fun at the post office. These are Libby Edelman. I grabbed them because guess what? I want to try them. I've never had Libby Edelmans. I've never comped them. I've never done anything with them. So I'm going to try them. They were 99 cents. I decided to learn something new today. So we'll see what happens with those. These are Paige. These are definitely some that you want to be looking for. This is a good brand. And they were only 99 cents, which is always super exciting on the pages. Paige also usually has names. Yeah, these are the Hollywood Hills. And I like jeans with names because guess what? If they have a name, there's folks out there who are loyal to that brand and that style. And they actually go online and search for Paige Hidden Hills. So when you can find even the Old Navy rock stars and divas and the artist jeans by American Eagle, anything like that with names, it's going to have a following of loyal customers who will search for them because they can't find them in the stores. These are Lane Bryant. This is a good brand for plus size. Torrid, Lane Bryant, both are brands you want to look for when you're in the plus size section. These are black jeans, and they have a really nice stretchy comfort waist. I really like Lane Bryant. And these were 99 cents. And then we have some Victoria's Secret Siren. A lot of people say that they do not do well with the Victoria's Secret. I can tell you I've had a couple of pairs I found for 99 cents or some that came in thread up. They're slow, but they're still good. I believe I'll probably start these around 25, maybe 26. Sometimes I add an extra $1 to offset the increase in postage that we get every year. But it's an okay bread and butter brand. It's just really long tail. And long tail doesn't necessarily mean bad. I don't think so. Not everything has to flip overnight. And I know I've told you guys this before, but on average, even your best bread and butter brands are going to take about 3 to 6 months to sell. I've done the research for our clothing guide. That's the bottom line. Really good stuff may sell slower than 3 months, and 6 to 9 months is where most stuff falls, actually. Most of your run-of-the-mill bread and butter, and anything over 9 months is poop, clearly. But most clothing is going to take around 6 months to sell, period. That's just how used clothing works. It's very long tail. Sometimes you'll get something unique enough that it'll sell quickly, like those Wanna Betta Butts, or you'll find something that's not oversaturated. That'll sell very quickly because there's only a couple on at a time, and people look for them. And sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time. I've had some brands that sell overnight, and I get real excited, and I buy them again the next time I'm out because holy crap, that one sold so fast. And then the next one takes 3 months or 6 months. So just as a general rule, based on the research that Keith and I have both done for clothing guides, using Sellhound, Terapeak, and eBay's own sold comps, 6 to 9 months is your basic used clothing. Just so you know. I know I told you guys that before, but in case you're new to the channel and you never heard me say it, now you've heard me say it. If you heard me repeat it, that's okay too. These are ankle skinny, cut from the cloth, size 10, pink. Cut from the cloth is okay. Used to be really good. It used to be a brand that I would have paid up for. I wouldn't pay more than $3 for them now. But these were only 99 cents, and they're pink. And I love jeans that are unique in color or print, anything that's different. This pile that I have in front of me is all the ones I set aside to show you last because they are all different. I'm going to get a drink of water. While I read the chat. All right, I have 6 things left to show you. So while I show you the remaining 6 pairs of jeans, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and start throwing them over in the chat so that I can get to them before I leave y'all today. And it can be about anything you've seen here, or just about plush and jeans in general, or anything at all that has to do with reselling or any of the platforms, or List Perfectly, or anything. Ask me anything. Put it over there, and I will get to them before I go. These are Gap. Resolution True Skinny. I love Gap because they always have names and keywords printed right on the jeans for you. And these are burgundy. They look purple in this light, but I assure you they're burgundy. Maybe they are purple. Maybe my eyes are bad. Let me get another drink. Yes, Susan, we sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Grailed, Amazon, locally, Facebook. Am I missing anything? No. Grailed, Poshmark, Mercari, Bonanza, eBay, Amazon, all those. Okay, so I got some really cool Not Your Daughter's jeans. They're like leopard print or cheetah print. One of them is closed and one of them is open. The spots. I always have to look it up. Hey Cheryl, welcome in. So the only way I know how to do offers to watchers on the app is when you go into your sold section and it has them listed there. I guess that's what you're talking about. But typically I don't do it on my phone. I like to do it on the desktop because you can do it in bulk. If there's 20 waiting or 50 waiting or 1,000 waiting, you can do them all at once. Robert's in the house. Welcome in, Robert. That's Zombie Bargain Hunter there at the Blue Ridge, guys. Say hi to Robert. So these are a size 4, which is a meh average size. But they have a name, Sherry. I love jeans with names. And they're cute little print. And the same person must have donated both pairs because here's another size. It's the same, 4P. These are also skinny. And this print is like a snakeskin print. Pretty cool. I do offers several times throughout the day. So part of my morning routine when I'm ending listings and relisting them to wake up eBay for the day, This is like first thing in the morning with coffee. I do that. I do offers on Poshmark, any likes that came in overnight, and I do my offers on eBay. And then I'll typically do them once in the afternoon and then in the evening. Like right around the time the Posh party starts, I check eBay. If there's offers waiting, I send them out. And then as I'm sharing to the party and doing all that good stuff at the end of the night with Poshmark, as the likes come in, I send them out immediately because people are active. They're on there. They're there for the party. If they just liked your item and you can catch them like right there, you can get an impulse buy. But I do recommend doing it more, at least once a day, if not multiple. So this print was super cool. I couldn't leave these behind. I don't even know who the heck that is. I'm going to find out that that's like a Walmart crap brand, and I don't care because these are cool. There are exceptions to every rule, and I told you guys that I don't. I avoided, Walmart brands like the plague. But if these had been like an absolute faded glory pair of jeans, I still would have picked them up for 99 cents just because the print is so unique. There are exceptions to every NOLO and every BOLO. My throat is so dry. Let me get a drink. Robert's lazy. He only does it once a week. How could you be lazy? You can do it in bulk. This dry spot is not going away. I'm going to have to cough it out. Sorry, guys. All right, I have 2 things left. Oh, and by the way, I almost always sell at least one thing when I do the offers. So if I'm doing them 3 times a day, I'm getting 3 extra sales a day. Just put that out there. All right, these are very similar to each other. So this is another thing where I think to myself, oh, the same person must have donated these to the thrift store because they're the same brand, same size, and exact same pair of jeans, except different colors. These are wax jeans. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. The camera really doesn't show it, but they feel waxy. They look almost like leather or pleather. They're very shiny. And when you touch them, they feel waxy. And you can put that as a keyword, waxy or wax jeans. So this pair is purple. And then the other pair was just black. So Susan says, I generally have sales on as well. I do all the things. So if there's 10 things that you should be doing to increase your sales, I do 12 a day. I overdo it, but we have consistent daily sales at 0.5%, which is where your used clothing usually lands. We've held on tight this summer, and summers past. We've done exceptionally well considering it's summer slowdown. And this year, it's different than other years, but we haven't really noticed it except for like 1 day a week or whatever. I just recommend you do all the things that you can do every day so that you can make the most out of your store, keep it active, make more sales, and make more money. So I do start everything at 25% higher than I want. So if I want $20 for a pair of jeans, they go up for $25, and then they go on sale for 20% off. We run sales 24/7 around the clock. We have 1% promoted on everything, and we do the offers several times a day. I keep saying I do all these, but I do have help. Like Keith does share the closet once a day and does offers once a day for both platforms, and then I do the rest. I share at night to the party. You should be sharing your Posh Closet 3 times a day, but we are down to 2 because we just have so much going on in our life right now. Something had to go, and we felt like doing Posh twice a day would lose us less money than anything else we could have let go of to utilize that time better. But you should be sharing it 3 times a day. That's what you're supposed to do. I know that not everyone can. But yeah, if you have sales on, you should still be pricing high enough. You should still be pricing high enough that you can do offers even with sales on. And if you can make more sales, you might as well. So, everything in our store goes on sale immediately. We have our sales set up to run 24/7 around the clock. They start and stop every 2 days though. Because, well, I've done videos on that. I don't want to talk too long. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen those videos, feel free when you have a little bit of time to search the channel on how to set up sales to grab your new listings. There's a video specifically about that. And then I've talked about sales, especially like in the Back to Basics playlist, about why it's so important to have them start and stop like every 2 days, just for increasing the I can't even think of the word I want. It's a good video though, and I don't stumble like that because I actually had the word in my head when I made the video. Urgency, that's the word. It increases urgency. If a buyer sees that a sale is ending a week later, they might pass it. If they see that it's ending in a day or two or an hour from now, they might act on it. But yeah, there is a way to set your sales up to grab new items. You can list high, and you should always have sales on. Here's the thing about the sales. Yes, you're going to price higher so that you can run sales all the time. So you're technically not really having a sale. And that's kind of like, I guess some people think that's morally wrong. But here's the thing. eBay has set up their algorithm that items on sale get higher ranking in the searches. So if your items are on sale, they're going to show up ahead of somebody who doesn't have a sale on. And eBay set that algorithm up that way. So we as sellers are kind of forced, if you want to be seen, if you want to be at the top, if you want to be, ahead of your competition, your items have to be on sale. So you just have to have sales on all the time in order to compete with everybody else. Or else your stuff's going to get pushed to the bottom. And there's a ton of other stuff you can do to get your stuff up in the rankings. But having sales on is one of the biggest ways. And it's a psychological thing. Selling to people in a lot of ways has a lot of psychological theories and things you can do behind the scenes to get people to want to buy. And sales is one of them. Continuous sales. Yeah, a lot of people do Posh as set it and forget it. And if you have the right kind of stuff, you kind of can. And the 2 examples I would give you are Jamie Pace. You guys, if you don't know Jamie Pace, he's the tie guy. He has the really pretty tie photos on the black background, really expensive, sought after high-end brands. So he can put those on Poshmark and not share and still sell because he's got something that people want, and he's in an unsaturated market, and he stands out. And then like with Robert, he has tons of plush on Poshmark, which has just been allowed in the last couple of months for us to start listing plush over there. So it's not a saturated market. And with plush, a lot of times you have more unique items. Not everybody has, there's not 50 of these. There's maybe 2 or 3, So if you have clothing and stuff that's oversaturated, you do need to be sharing. Excuse me, guys. Bettina says, thank you so much for the tip to sell the Build-A-Bear clothing separate. Just sold my first set. Yay! That's exciting. Do you sales by category? So, Yvette, what I would recommend for you is to look up, actually, I'll do it right now. I have an actual video showing you how I set up sales. If you're new to this channel, guys, I do have a playlist called Back to Basics. and it's from start to finish, how to sell on eBay, and some Poshmark videos. And they're really geared for beginners. They're teaching videos, and they're really geared for the beginners. Sorry, I'm really not great at talking while typing. Here it is. So this is how to set up sales to grab your new listings automatically. It doesn't happen like instantaneously. So if I list 10 items today in the afternoon, by tonight they'll be on sale. It doesn't happen instant. It takes a minute, but that video will help you. And then again, if you're new to reselling or you're new to this channel, go ahead and look at the playlists on the channel and search for Back to Basics. It has everything from getting started and how to source and how to photograph and list and set up your sales and how to do shipping, all the way down to how to deal with returns and everything. It's like A to Z for beginning resellers. And then the second part of Yvette's question. So we have 20% off Monday through Wednesday night, 20% off Wednesday through Friday night, and then we actually do run 25% off Friday through Sunday. So that is actually a sale. It's 5% basically off. So we're not actually running a sale on our store items, Southern Blue Skies. We're running a sale, but we're not actually running a sale. So if I wanted $20 for this bear, I'm gonna list him at $24.99. We actually always go down a penny because 99 at the end does something psychologically with people too, they say. So I'm gonna list him for $24.99. Then he's gonna go on sale for $20. Now, because I'm who I am, he probably comps around 16 to 18, but I'm gonna list him at 20 because I want to hope that maybe I can get the 20. But worst case, I send out a best offer of 10% off and I get 18, and I may go down to 16. So that is how I do it. I price really high. I go to the comps and I go on the high end of the comps. I price high. I don't participate in the race to the bottom. I don't do fast nickels. I do slow dimes all day, every day. So I price him really high, and then add another 25% on that. So 20, when he goes on sale, he'll be at 20. And then I have room for wiggles. I have wiggle room to do 10% offers out on him, and even to go down 20% if I'm going back and forth in offers. So actually the sales aren't tedious at all. Every Friday morning, I sit down and set up the 3 sales for the week coming. So this morning I set up this weekend's Monday through Wednesday, Wednesday through Friday. It takes me literally like less than 2 minutes to set them up because you can copy them. So there's another video on this channel, how to set up your sales. I think it's in the Back to Basics. Watch that because there's a way you can just keep copying your sales once they're set up and just changing the dates at the end. So you can literally say, I want to copy my 20%. You go through the screen, you don't change anything except for at the end you change your dates. Then you copy it a second time. Then you copy the 25%. It literally takes 2 minutes every Friday morning. I also end and restart all of our promoted listings every Friday morning and reboot the store. There's a lot of little tricks you can do to set yourself apart and get ahead. And they're all things that I've talked about. So I know a lot of you are new to the channel. But yeah, just take time to dig around, look through the Back to Basics, look through how to increase your eBay sales. I have a lot of videos like do these 5 things or 5 tips. Look for stuff like that. And it'll talk about all these things I'm talking about, all these things you can do all the time to make more sales. I just sold the boys for 20 plus ship. That's awesome. So your prices on your items should always be set up so that you can do offers. You should always have room on your items to do offers. So you should be pricing high enough that you're not saying, oh, I can't take less on this. You should always be priced higher. Yeah, we're basically the same, except Robert prices so he can do 10% off on his sales and 5 on offers. The only thing I would say to that, Robert can do whatever he wants because Robert's successful and he's proven himself that he's successful. I just have this belief in my head that 10% doesn't sound as exciting as 20%. Like if I went to a store and it was 10% off, 20% sounds really good, right? So I actually typically, Rag says, you still get what you really want for each sales item. Yes, because of how high I price stuff. So, like I tell you guys to price high all the time. But let's say I comp, what's her name? Rainbow the Poodle. And let's say there's a bunch of turds that have her listed for 5 free ship, 6 free ship, 10 free ship. She's going in for 12. I'm going to put her in at 12. I don't care that everybody else in the world is a turd. I put her in at 12. I have better keywords in my title. 90% of the time, I can guarantee you I have better keywords. I follow the formula for the titles. I have really great photos. My gallery photo, the one at the front, is always the best. Bright, white, nice, professional. So if everyone else is listing her for under 10 or 10, I'm going to list her at $14.99. She's going to go on sale for $11.99. And then I have room to take a best offers down to like $10. So I still get $10 for something that everyone else is giving away at 5 and 6. Make sense? So yeah, I often get more than what I want, and I surprise myself. Like I'll put her in at $14.99, and before the sale, like I said, if you set your sales up to grab your new listings, it does take a couple of hours. And so I've had stuff that I've put in and sells before it goes on sale. I don't know if it's the right time, right place, right person was looking. Could just be that because I have great titles and photos, or it was just newly listed, it shot up to the top of the search engine. But I have had that happen many, many times where they sell before they go on sale, or they sell at the sale price without an offer, and that's still higher than everyone else. Does that make sense? Hey, Veronica, welcome in. Megan says, I've taken your eBay advice and it made going back to eBay very profitable. Thank you so much. I love to hear that. Success stories. I don't teach you guys or tell you guys anything I don't do myself. And it took 2 years. Keith did this on his own part-time. If you're new to the channel, you have not heard the story, so sorry if this is a repeat for you. Keith did this on his own, kind of like part-time. And then I got injured at work a couple years ago, really bad, and I became disabled, and I can't work outside of the house anymore. So I joined Keith, and it took about 1 year of him doing it by himself. And then I joined him, and in under 2 years with me doing it full time, he was able to leave his job in March of this year and join me full time. And we both do this full time. So everything I tell you, it's all stuff that we do that we have found that actually works for us and is successful and has enabled both of us to do this full time and not work outside of the house anymore. So I'm not just telling you stuff. I do tell you stuff sometimes that you should be doing that I don't do, but I always tell you that. Like, Posh, you should be sharing 3 times a day. I'm not, but when we did, we sold more on Poshmark and we were more successful. So yeah, I have done entire videos on how and why comps don't matter. I've had Megan Mawini on the channel who prices super high on jeans. I've had Robert on the channel who prices super high on plush. I've gone up on my soapbox 1,000 times about the low comps. They don't matter. Once you've been doing this a while and you kind of get a rhythm and a hang of it, you know what your stuff is worth, and you can start pricing it at that. I do like to tell people, if you're trying something new, jeans, corduroy pants, men's shirts, something new to you that you've never done before, find a seller that you trust, a YouTuber, or just someone you know, and look through their store and see what they're pricing stuff at. not your run-of-the-mill college student who's bored and home because of quarantine and putting her closet in for $5 free ship. So, there's a perceived value. I've run that topic into the ground, and I feel like my longtime viewers are like, oh, here we go. So I'm not going to get up on my soapbox today. But yes, you should be pricing high. Your prices should always leave you room to run sales and accept offers. Because that's what's going to make you more money. That's what's going to make you more sales. Running the sales, the markdown with the slash through, and doing offers, that's what's going to encourage buyers to get excited and have that sense of urgency and want to buy from you, because at the end of the day, no matter what the actual price is, if there's a sale or they are getting an offer, at the end of the day, in their mind, they just got a deal. They got one over on you. They got the last word. That is just how it is. Like I said, there's a whole psychological thing that you have to play into for your buyers, and you have to give them something. You have to make them feel like they're getting one over. They got a deal. They got a sale. Oh, this offer was sent to me exclusively. You have to make them feel that way, so that they'll buy from you, if that makes sense. Do I think it matters when listing 10 or 20 items a day that they have to be of a certain value? No, I would say you should be listing things of value, period. If you do bread and butter plush, that you get for next to nothing like these, and you're listing 10 of these at $12, it's not going to make a difference in you being active or being seen or whatever. But you're probably better off listing just a couple of your $12 and then more of your 20s. I don't think it matters. At the end of the day, as long as you're listing every single day and you're staying active and Cassini sees that, Cassini is the name of the algorithm for eBay, you'll sell more. But you want to be kind of like, for your own sake, putting in some low-end bread and butter, maybe some mid-grade bread and butter, and some high-end items. But listing every day is where the key is at. That's where you get seen in the searches more. All right, guys, I have been jabbing at you for about an hour with a little bit of extra time after the haul was over. If you guys think of anything later that you forgot to ask, you guys can leave comments down below. You can find me in my Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. If you're not a member, join. It's completely free to join. It is an awesome Facebook group full of really great resellers. There's a link to join down below. Thank you so much to my moderators, Bill, David, and Robert, for being here today and for helping out. And yes, as Robert said, please, guys, hit the thumbs up. Really helps the channel so much. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when I put out new content. Make sure you're in that Facebook group. It's the best, fastest way to get a hold of not only me, but Robert or Megan or anybody you want to get a hold of. And there's a lot of really great information in that group. So other than that, guys, happy Friday. Go have a really good weekend. Don't forget to be productive. Don't forget to make some money. But take some time for yourself too. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.